Imagine this scenario, if you will. You're bowling in league. You're bowling for first place. You're bowling for high game. You're bowling for high series. You're bowling for high anything. I come over and say that you've just been challenged for a certain amount of money by someone who wants to beat you in a 2 out of 3 game series. What are you going to do? Are you going to accept it? Are you going to raise the bet? Are you going to lower the bet? Are you going to duck sauce? Are you going to not show up? Or are you going to not take it? What are you going to do? We'll find out what certain people do after I give them this 4-word message. You've been called out. This is Gordon Pepper, and this is night 2 of You've Been Called Out. And it's my good friend here, Dennis Good and Evil Ward.
Oh no, Mr. Pepper.
Doing all right. I know that you enjoyed night 1 so far.
Oh yeah.
So are you ready for night 2?
Oh yeah, definitely ready. I'm always ready.
Now, yesterday we were in New York. Today we're in New Jersey. We're at Lodi Lanes right there. Now, who do you want to call out this time?
Well, yesterday I called out Twan, of course, you know, JIB. That was his house, he said. So tonight I'm looking more towards Nick Gavron.
Why do you want to call him out?
Because again, I watched him bowl, you know, in tournaments and whatnot, and I like his game. He's pretty strong, 230 bowler, you know. So I bowled him over the weekend in King of the Hill, but I just feel like he didn't give his full effort. So I'm like, maybe if I call him out and there's, you know, more money on the line, then he'll really bring his A game.
All right. So we're gonna see what happens. So anyway, right before we go in and I chat with Nick, just to recap what's gone on so far. Yesterday you had a very nice day. You had 400. Oh, yeah. So right now that's in the account. Ka-ching! Winner, Dennis Ward. He will win 2 games to 1, and this was one hell of a match. Now, again, he can raise the bet up to 5. So you can walk out of here with 900 or negative 100, which would for you sort of suck because I know how long it took you to get the 4. Oh, yeah. Or obviously if he doesn't bet as much, then you'll have at least something with you. So what do you think?
I mean, I hope he ups the bet, honestly, because I would definitely like to walk out of here with a little, you know, more money. But if he doesn't, then he doesn't. Either way, I just want to, you know, have a good match, and I don't mind walking out with something, you know.
Well, I was gonna say you bowled Tom Williams, Mr. Jib, in his house, and you beat him.
In his house, and I beat him.
So self-confidence right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, my confidence was always high. You know, anytime I get on the lanes, I feel like I can, you know, beat anybody. It's all about, you know, who's gonna carry more, who's gonna strike more majority of the time. Fatigue, of course, sets in every now and then, but you know, so like you said, the confidence has to be up there. And my confidence is already through the sky. So
there you go. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna go hang out over here, Lodi Lanes. Gonna see if I can find Mr. Gavron. Lodi right now is in the middle of their games. I got Dennis over here waiting. You're gonna be waiting calm and patiently, right?
oh yeah, calm and patiently.
All right, so we're gonna see what Nick Gavron's doing, and then if you see me wave to you, that means come on over, all right? All right. Because right now he's not looking at you at all, so hopefully he won't look at you. There's Nick right now with his team. Hello, Nick Gavron. How you doing? I'm Gordon Pepper. I think you know me.
I don't. Who are you?
Yeah, I bowl in a couple of things. I do UBA stuff. I run brackets, and you're actually in one of the leagues that I run brackets and stuff in.
You are? I don't know you.
Yeah, your sarcasm is amazing. However, I will say something a little bit more serious. You have been called out. You've been challenged to a match this evening when you're done with league, 2 out of 3 games. Now, if you want, sight unseen, it'll cost you $200, but I will lay out $100, so it's only going to cost you $100. Or, if you want to know who you're bowling against, I'll bring him in, but it'll cost you the full $200, and then you can decide whether or not you want to bowl him. What do you want to do?
Go home?
Okay, that's great, but I don't remember that being one of the options.
I'll take it for 100. That's all I got on me.
All right, well, that's fine. So I'm going to put up 100. You're going to put up 100. And I'm going to bring the guy in. I think you know him. I think he may be a little bit familiar to you. Hi. So, Nick, why don't you tell everybody who he is?
He beat me in the King of the Hill. I bowled bad.
His name is Dennis Ward, by the way. So he bowled very good yesterday, so he's got a little pocket change. And I'm going to go over to you, Dennis. Why did you challenge Nick Gavron?
I challenged Nick because I watched his game a lot in the tournaments and, you know, King of the Hill. And I feel like he's a strong 230 bowler. And like he said, I beat him at King of the Hill, but I don't feel like he really gave it his all. So I figured if I called him out, you know, then he'll give me his all.
Now, as I said before, I will give you the option to increase the bet if you want, but based on what you just told me, it doesn't sound like you really want to do that.
No, thank you.
All right, but $200 match. That should be fun. 2 out of 3 once this is done. I wish both of you the best of luck. Good luck to both.
Thanks, Jordan. Yay!
I've got to deal with this 36 weeks of the year, by the way.
Yes, he does.
This is one of the reasons why I'm so glad you challenged him, by the way. This will be fun. We'll be right back. So anyway, this is going to be a best 2 out of 3 match. A couple $100 at stake. The person that calls people out right now, 1-0, looking to be 2-0.
You need me $5 if I beat him with plastic? Will you give me an extra $5 if I beat him with plastic?
I will not give you an extra $5 if you beat him with plastic. Are you going to use plastic?
I may.
Okay. You know what? If you use plastic the whole entire game and you beat him in the game with plastic, I will give you $5.
Okay.
All right.
I like it.
There we go. There's that plastic ball. Hey, strike with the plastic ball. Gavron right now down by 11 as we go into the 4th frame. Okay. Dennis here looking to continue to maintain the lead with a strike, and he does. A little bit of a mix. Nice. Gavron right now, there's a plastic ball. That's a little bit, maybe a little bit too flush. 10 pin. Ward right now looking for 5 in a row. He's got it. Yeah, despite the fact that right now Nick's in a little bit of a hole, he can go out the door for a 258, which would have been a winning score at any match over at Jib yesterday. However, right now, Mr. Good versus Evil, he's figured out the good for it. He can go out for 290, which would be better than any score that he shot yesterday. Gavron right now, that ball looks good, it is. That's right now, that ball looks good, it is. 8 in a row for Dennis Ward. Simple math here, Nick's got to have that one, but that's a horribly thrown ball and he leaves a 4-pin, and that ends the game. At the end of game 1, Dennis Ward, 269, Nick Gavron, 226. Dennis leads 1-0. This is sort of what Dennis did yesterday also. He took the first game, then he took a siesta game 2. We'll see what happens here. Gavron's going to strike this game. That ball looks a lot better. It is. Nice shot here, and that was sort of what I thought that was going to happen to Nick. Except it happened to Dennis. 10-pin came up. Well, it was a little bit high. So, and if anything, Dennis should be happy that he didn't leave the 7 or the 4 up there with him, because that was certainly looking like that was going to happen. That being said, the huge door is wide open for Gavron to solve this game away and force a game 3. With the UBA, we have crazy quality talking entertainment back here. That is definitely 4. That is enough. We will be seeing a game 3. Gavron right now. Phil, another 8 count. At the end of game 2, Nick Gavron, 257. Dennis Ward, 235. We are going to go to a 3rd and deciding game 3.
Call for the $5.
All right, now, Dennis Ward trying to figure stuff out. Oh, that plastic shot's very bad, and he gets a strike anyway.
Right.
He threw a Kenny strike.
He threw a Kenny strike.
Right.
That's even worse.
He doesn't know what that means.
That could even be a Gordon strike right there.
He knows what a Kenny strike means. A two-man, two-women team, Scratch, that is the current national leaders in single game and series.
That is very true. And right now he needs to have some of that scoring with him because he's trailing.
He does not have the rubber ball, therefore there's the scoring right out the window.
Oh no.
This plastic ball hooks too much for me.
Because he thinks he's going to fire it right up the shim with a plastic, and it's just not working.
It was, all right?
Ward right now looking to get up there. He does. 3 in a row now, up by 22. Forcing Nick to have no more 9 spares. Right now, if you go out the door, it is a 247.
Gordon getting that.
If Dennis goes out the door, it's a 269.
He beat me bad.
If we actually had a TV that we can put this screen on, that
We do, right behind you.
He got it outside of 10, which is a bad spot to be here in Lodi Lanes.
All right, now corner, but theoretically, if he gets this, we do have a tie potential.
He has just
He
left
wants to
the
throw another
Lodi
spare.
flat 10.
Hold on, flat 10.
That is the Lodi flat 10 right there.
Definitely needs to make this one, and he will.
After making a save handle.
Oh, that ball's gonna hurry. It does not, 10 pin.
Right.
And now the door is open for Nick Gavron. As we said,
2 and 1.
2 and 1. If he does that, he will win.
Story of most people's lives.
That is true.
2 and 1.
2 and 1.
Now we are down to 1.
1 and 1. And then I may have to owe Nick another another $5 for winning the game with plastic.
That's on you.
That is on me. This is for the 3rd game of the match right here with a strike, and oh my goodness.
Beer drinking gentleman. He threw a pretty good shot there.
Sure did, except he left the 7 pin, and that is game. So at the end of game 3, Nick Gavron 233, Dennis Ward 219. Nick will win this 2 games to 1, and Dennis's shot at sweeping is denied.
Hi, Mr. Twist.
Hi, Nick. So we're here with Nick Gavron. He was victorious here in the match at Lodi Lanes. So give us a little preview, a little post view here, I guess, of what occurred here tonight.
I threw the ball and I struck some. Your face.
Wow.
I don't know what to say. I threw a couple shots in practice. Plastic looked good.
Nick is a man of many words, and it's always. Oh wait, I see some money coming in.
Oh, did someone was a bet to me?
There was I understand. I was not here for the gathering of the bet, but I understand there was a bet involved in this evening, and that bet involved a plastic ball.
Yes, I said to Gordon, if I can beat him with a plastic ball, will you give me $5? Gordon said yes. So he gave me $10 for winning the 2 games. Thanks, Gordon.
2 games.
Man of his word. Man of his word.
And I can say without a doubt that there are very few people right now that can throw any type of non-reactive equipment that can strike any more than you can.
Aw,
because throw a rubber ball in his hand, throw a plastic.
I'm one.
Okay. Throw a rubber ball in his hand, throw a plastic ball in his hand, and the man just absolutely just hammers these lanes. So, I mean, the numbers are what they were. Congratulations on your win tonight.
So, describe those last 2 days that you've had. So, a little bit of a roller coaster.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the first day I was in a new house. I never bowled there, and not to say I didn't, expect to win, but it definitely was kind of like you said, a roller coaster. But came back to Lodi. I've bowled here before many times. Like I said, I won the King of the Hill here over the past weekend, and I was expecting to throw a few more strikes, but a couple shots I didn't like. I threw it maybe fast and flat and left a lot of 10 pins. So the result is proof is in the pudding. I lost.
Well, you know, the funny thing is this. The match that we had on Monday, you know, you were clearly an underdog in that match, and you won. Today, it almost sort of felt like, I wouldn't say favorite, but you already knew that you beat Nick once, so therefore you know, hey, I can call him out, beat him again. Nick got the better of you here. Now, as Tom sort of mentioned, or as I'm going to sort of mention, could that spark a little bit of a rivalry between you two? Next time you guys see each other down the pike?
I wouldn't say rivalry. I like any great bowler, you know, I just like good competition. I want to bowl the best and play against the best. I don't want to, you know, bowl against any scrubs or anything like that, you know, because it's just like, it's not, I feel like it's not really working, you know. You want to beat the best to be the best. So that's my whole thing. And, you know, Nick's a great bowler, like I said, and I'm going to play again, of course, you know, but I wouldn't say it's a rivalry, you know. So, yeah.
He did beat you with plastic.
Yeah, he beat me with plastic.
So, but next question that I'm going to have, you know, plus $200, 2 days, not too shabby.
Yeah, you know, that's what I said. At least I'm, you know, walking out of here with something. You know, Nick's walking out of here with something. So, you know, I'm not really that upset. You know, I mean, I don't like losing, but of course, you know, still got a little money to go to that strip club.
There we go. So I guess now's a good time to wrap this up. So for Nick and Dennis and Tom and everybody else that's been here for the past couple of days, this is Gordon signing off. Now, everybody else has handled it when they've been called out. How will you handle it? Maybe we'll find out in the next episode. Take care.